How to attract top talented to your organization. The only path to success for big organizations is hiring young and talented individuals who can take it to higher ranks of success, because it is one-stop solution for any organization's growth. Hiring managers should pay special attention to hiring the right fit for that organization. This sounds pretty easy, doesn't it? Here's the catch. Managing a pool of talented professionals is one thing and finding them is another. Now, how do companies find talent? If you have ever hired individuals, you must know how the pain it takes from shortlistings to hiring the required fit. This video will help you with this painstaking process. Importance of talent in your organization at present. More than anything, organizations these days need a fresh perspective thanks to ever-developing technology. Hiring these days, it's not about shortlisting resumes and casual interviews. The competition has increased many-fold in recent years between the candidates looking for their dream jobs or organizations looking for their ideal talented employees. Since the competition is cutthroat, there is no room for any mistake. One bad hire means one lost talent and the money wasted. Hiring talented professionals, it's not just progressive, it is economical as well. This is why you should only look for people who have the potential to take your organization to new heights. 15 best ways to attract the right talent for your organization. Attracting talented individuals, it's not easy, especially at a time when every other organization is rooting for them. Let me explain the best 15 ways to change your hiring game. The first one is offer the right environment for growth. Talent resides where there is a scope for growth. No sane individual would want to work for any organization that offers no chance to grow and transform. It is smart to let the individual know outright the opportunities they will get them while working for you. The main concern of young and talented professionals is finding a platform where they can spread their horizon and multiply their learnings. Once they know your organization is inclined towards their learning and development, they will definitely choose your organization over the others. Number 2, level up the social media game. Both millennials and Gen Z use social media on a daily basis, and their life is immensely influenced by it. Having a good social media presence is a must if you want to attract the youth. Brands like LinkedIn, Nike, Twitter, Burger King, etc. have taken the social media game to another level, hence gathering enough attention from the youth. Today's generation is more inclined towards brands that understand the youth and more flexible. If you use social media to showcase the work environment, happy employees, and perks of working in your organization, talented youth will come to you like a moth to a flame. A strong social media presence will attract ample talent to your organization, hence making it easier for hidden gems to choose your brand over another. The third one is to work upon the vision and mission of the organization. A great organization has a clear vision of the future, along with a long-term mission. Without the vision and mission, organizations fail miserably, no matter how talented the workforce is. Having the right goals and objectives attracts the target employees. Your vision could be anything progressive, something that includes development and advancement altogether. Also, keep in mind that your vision should be clear to the employee from day one. Number 4, incentivize learning. Learning is an integral part of everyone's life. Organizations that incentivize learning are more popular than the ones that don't. Incentivize not only make employees feel good and keep them motivated, but also encourage more employees to try new things. Incentives could be anything, ranging from monetary benefits to bonuses. If you haven't incentivized learning in your organization yet, it is high time to think about implementing it. Number 5, make the best use of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the best platform where B2B and B2C relationships start. Millions of people use it on a daily basis to expand their network and find jobs, whether it's full-time, part-time, or freelancing. A considerable amount of ambitious youth can be easily found on LinkedIn. If your organization is looking for fresh out-of-the-box talent, then LinkedIn is your gold mine. Therefore, if you haven't tried LinkedIn yet, this is the right time to explore and attract fresh talent there. Number 6, focus on the content. Nowadays, both big and small brands are consistently working towards improving their content game. From witty memes to informational video content, everyone is trying to be a cut above the rest. Having social media accounts is one thing, and attracting potential employees after uploading quality content is another. Even after knowing the impact of the branded content on millennials and Gen Z, there are brands that don't really pay enough attention to it. Trust us on this. Upping your content game is the most effective way of attracting talent. 7, inscribe flexibility and positivity in the work environment. Talented individuals aren't able to work to their full potential when there are too many restrictions around. Work culture and flexibility, therefore, matter significantly to them. A flexible work environment that encourages employees to work according to their own will has shown better results than workplaces that have a rigid work schedule. One great example of a positive and flexible workforce is the tech giant Google. It offers a varied degree of flexibility to each of their employees, therefore maximizing their productivity and keeping them happy really matters. Number 8, invite interns and visiting students. Most of the students and freshers these days choose internship before taking a full-time role in an organization. Internships are great as they do not only give opportunities to freshers, but also help the organization in finding the right fit. As an organization, you can collaborate with universities and hire interns before giving them full-time role. This is a win-win situation for both parties. Another way of attracting talent is by inviting students to visit your organizations so they can see the work culture and evaluate the things going on their own. Some of the top employees can address a group of students or even offer courses to interested candidates who can later take up or apply on an internship in an organization. Number 9, put forth the philanthropic work of your organization. Big organizations often indulge in philanthropic work to work towards CSR, corporate social responsibility, and work for a cause. If your organization has a philanthropic history or it works for a good cause, it is smart to mention it to every outsider. It would do two things: build a positive rapport with your organization in front of the audience, convert a portion of the talented audience into long-term employees. Number 10, know more about the preferences of desired individuals. Taking interest in the individuals makes a huge difference. Some organizations don't try to fit the talent into the role. They try to understand the talent and then structure the role according to it. Such organizations are less in number, but they retain most of their employees for years to come. Therefore, the pro tip to attract talent is to understand it and find the right way to fit in your workforce. This is the best practice to follow if you want to retain a talented cohort in the longer run. Number 11, organize a job fair or open house, another way of inviting talent to your organization by organizing job fair or an open house for youngsters. This allows the potential employees to get the first-hand knowledge they need to make up their minds or to apply for a job. You can spread the word by contacting education organizations or on social media. Personal invites are also effective and creates a better impression on individuals. Number 12, accentuate the importance of DEI in your organization. DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. During the hiring process, it is important for organizations to mention if they follow DEI or practice diversity, equity, and inclusion at the workplace. Organizations that are in favor of DEI or practice it on a daily basis are the ones that successfully hire talent. Including diversity means welcoming talent from a vast pool of talent. This process alone multiplies the chances of attracting desired candidates by 3 times. Number 13, collaborate with top recruitment agencies. The best thing about the recruitment agency is that they save you a lot of time and give you more than expected results. You can count on the recruitment agencies. These agencies know exactly what they are doing and deal with a large number of talented individuals at the same time. Even if you don't want to depend totally on these recruitment agencies, you can still collaborate with them in order to find a talented workforce for your organization. Number 14, advertise the perks of working in your organization. Advertising is like the cherry on top for any organization. Without a proper advertising strategy, not a lot of people know about any brand. You must level up your advertising, spread the word about your work ethic, company culture, etc. on social media or any other advertising platform of your choice. If the advertising reaches the target audience, it is certain that you will add more stars to the workforce in a short time. Number 15, be transparent about the company culture. Last but not least, as an organization, be transparent when it comes to your company culture. Telling about the company culture is just as important as revealing the CTC, cost to company or package. A toxic, weak company culture won't attract talented employees. Even if they somehow start working, they will resign once they get to know ground reality. Cultivating a great company culture takes years, but it's worth the investment. However long it takes, once you have achieved a company culture you are proud of, talent will not come knocking on your doors, but will stay for a long time as well in your company. Things to avoid while attracting talent. Now that you know how to attract talent for your organization, it is also crucial that you know the things that you should not do during this process. Here are the red flags to stay away from or to avoid while finding the right candidate. Solely depending on the interview, this is a huge red flag. Relying solely on the interview without considering other aspects like the resume or previous employer is a big mistake. Some individuals might sound talented but can actually be below average when it comes to performance. Therefore, don't fall for confident words and do your research before sending that offer letter. Nepotism also leads to workforce partially and other conflicts within the workforce environment. This may be a derogatory thing for the organization as talent does not get the right attention here. No follow-ups. Giving no follow-ups to candidates who haven't been selected is unethical. It also reduces the chances of them applying for another position in your organization in the future. Not considering the in-house talent, don't always look for freshness because old is gold. Yes, the metaphor perfectly explains employees that already work and are a good fit for a vacant role. Invite them to apply for new positions. And that's how you can nurture talent that has been around you for a few years. False job description. A false job description is misleading. Therefore, pay special attention while compiling for the job description. Not having enough time. Lack of time clearly leads to bad hires and costs a fortune to the company later. Therefore, it is best to take the required time while hiring, trusting blindly on referrals. Referrals work most of the time, but have their own cons as well. Sometimes referrals are biased and promote nepotism. Therefore, it is best to double check. Not counting on qualified individuals. Most hiring managers believe that overqualified individuals don't stay for long. This is a big misconception that leads to lost opportunities. Overqualified individuals might seem to be too good to be true, but they can take your organizations to new heights. Conclusion: attracting talent to your organization is not a one-day thing. The whole process takes a lot of time and patience from the recruitment team. In this era, a cutthroat competition, it might be overwhelming to attract the right fit for your organization, but it's not impossible. Follow all the strategies mentioned here and experience the unprecedented response from talented individuals far and wide. This is all for today's episode. In the next episode, we will talk about differences between staff augmentation and project outsourcing. Links to everything will be in the description below. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. It will notify you about our new content that we share with you every week. This will help us to produce great content for our professional audience. Let us know if there is something that you would like us to talk in a future episode. Please click the link in the show notes and you can submit your questions directly to me. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next week.